Hi, there's several things I want to talk about today. There's things that's just been in my mind. So I decided I'm gonna make several parts because no one is gonna sit and watch a 1 hour video. So I converted into several different parts. Each day is gonna be a different subject because these are stuff I just felt that I need to talk about. And the first thing I want to talk about is racism. There is so much going on, so much hate going on in this world today. It's always in existence, yes, but it's just so obvious everywhere you go. The war on racism, you know, it's never going to stop. And we as a black culture need to realize that it's not going anywhere. I'm sorry. It's here to stay. And one of the problem I'm having is that we're at war. We're at war with white people. We're at war with our own black people. We as a black race, we hate in each other for I don't know why, but we hate in each other for what? Why do we hate in each other? It's bad enough we have everyone else hating on us, but we are doing the same thing. And it's you see this all the time, and you see this in the news. We as a black race, we don't try to uplift another black person that's doing good, or being an entrepreneur or building wealth or doing anything. And it's crazy that we see another black person because we're hating on each other because of we're all black, but the complexion of our skin. Oh, that person is too light. They shouldn't do this part, or they're not black enough, or what kind of crap is that? What kind of crap is that? When are we gonna rise as a black race and start doing better? We can't keep on doing the same thing. It's like you're still enslaved, where the lighter person is the house nigga and the darker person is outside, and we hating on each other. This has to stop. I know we could do better. We already have enough hate from white people. Why do y'all need more from your own people? Something has to be done. The other thing that I see is like, we need to realize that racism is not going to stop ever. It's not going anywhere. Okay? Because this world is going to be run by white people. Because one, we as black race can't come together to do anything. That's one why the white people are going to continue to run this country. Racism ain't going to go anywhere because half of the people that's in the government and have power, they're racist. So even when changes are made down the bottom, it still doesn't mean nothing because the white races has the power on the top. And they're not going anywhere. They're always going to be in office. Doesn't matter. They're there. So we need to just get over this idea that racism is going to not exist anymore. It's going to always exist. And black people, do me a favor, please. We are at risk already with all these white people and these cops killing us. Right? We don't need to keep on doing it too. But do me this favor, black people. The next time you decide you want to, and let me put this disclosure up front when I'm speaking. I am not talking about all black people. And when I talk on the white people, I am not talking about all white people. So let me just put that disclosure out there, because you're always going to be some antidote that's going to say, well, I'm black and I don't do this. I'm not talking about everybody. Okay? Full disclosure. But by black people, when you decide to take another black person's life, rob another black person, shoot another black, whatever it is you doing where we have black and black crime, Why don't you do the same thing the white people do? Just like when you go to court, that white judge spared that white man's life by not sending him to jail. Spare his sentence by not giving him a harsh sentence. The black man is going to get it. But white people spare their own. They spare them. If a cop pull you over and they're white, they spare them, giving them a ticket. They spare them. So the next time, whatever a black person do or whatever is going on, and you're going to do something that could negatively affect your life and that other black person's life, pretend like you're white and spare them, just like white people spare their own. That may be hard, I don't know. But we need to start sparing each other, just like how the white people spare their own. Spare your black fellow person, just like white people. We all experience it. We all see it. We all see how white people have the privilege and the leniency and don't get nothing as harsh as us black race all the time. You will be black and you'll be white. There'll be a white judge and both of you do the same crime. But that white judge spare his white people. Let's start doing that. Let's just be like, you know what? I ain't going to do it just because you're black. Just like when President Obama was running for office and a lot of y'all vote for him just because he was black. That's it. Just because he was black. Start sparing each other just because we're black. If nothing else, start sparing each other just like we are black. That's it. Just stop for a second and think about it. If you want to tell them, I'm going to spare you because you're black. Do you know how much life would be saved if we just spare people just because they're black? Or just spare our own just because they're black? Ask yourself, can we start doing that? Instead of fighting and doing all this nonsense, just walk away and spare them just because of our skin color. Spare us. Start thinking white and spare your own black people, just like how white people spare their own white people. Why can't we do that? Is there any reason why we can't do that? Can we start letting something else control us other than our emotion? How much life can we save if we just spare each other just because we're black? How much life you think we could save? How much life you think is being saved by the white people all the time because they're white? Do you believe that white people spare their own white people? Yeah. Do you believe if white people didn't spare other white people, what would have happened? Yeah, think about it. And then think about what can we do better than what we're doing right now. Think about why can't we support each other more? Think about why we can't invest in each other more. Think about why we can't talk things out like people do. Think about if everything has to be a fight and a shooting and an arguing or everything. You think about all that. But the end of the day, what I'm asking for us as a black race to start doing is act like the white race and spare your own black people like the white man and the white race spare their own white people. Think about that. Peace.